What's going on, everyone? Supreme Com here. I want to take the time to talk about what my expectation is for the 2 year anniversary because right now it's currently, as a recording right now, it's May 16th. I would say by next month we should have a little bit more news, or like even like the pre-anniversary type of stuff over here. I just want to take the chance to just talk about what we can expect, because right after 1 year anniversary, you kind of have a 6 star, like a 6 star upgrade over here. So that was like a really big um so-called like a power creep. And then after that we have obviously the alteration, which kind of break the game of having access to the second portrait. Just want to take the time and talk about that. But no, this video is not absolutely not about talk about what I think we'll have for the 2 year anniversary. This video is actually dedicating to Sokiya's DarkSukiya's GBGW World Tournament number 2. Shout out to DarkSukiya. I'll have a link if you guys do like to join this kind of tournament. It's kind of like a bracket esque like. I think he's gonna pair you up with like different types of enemy, or within like the character. You guys can definitely read more onto that. I will leave his initial video about his world tournament down in my description. Yeah, go over there and just check it out. It's pretty fun because like he's doing this for the community over here. It's like we don't really have this kind of like so-called like tournament stuff, but he's doing it his time. So give him a definitely check him out. And then we're gonna be taking a look at my builds over here. Gonna be joining over here. So my build over here is more of like a aesthetically based over here. In terms of like EX skill I can use, I mean he says some rules and kind of what kind of EX skill you can be using. Definitely look out for those as well. So you don't want to get disqualified, right? In terms of my build over here, like I said, I'm trying to do it on more of like an aesthetically based over here. So if I take a look at paint, excuse me, I'm gonna do display, modify parts, and then effects, battle. This is that's what I'm running over here. We got the Stargazer backpack, which gives me those green luminous circles over here. I think we get 3 of those. Because the actual higher grade model kits does come with this over here, so they gotta add that, right? We do have the HFX leg over here that give me all those spikes, 2 up front, 2 on the side skirts, and then actually 4 on either side on the lower half of the legs over here. So that looks pretty cool. Um, Unfortunately, I don't really have like awakening skills I can use that will give me the purpose why I have the straight no name head here, because if I had like, for example, like awakening skills that would trigger like so-called like the no name unit, which gives me like 4 more purple spikes on the back. But unfortunately, I don't really have that, so I still kind of have it there just in case. So let's talk about some unique skill I use me personally. You guys can kind of probably take notes on what parts I'm using right here. If this thing will ever low. Okay. So the fight is gonna be all the way at the end, so you guys can feel free. I'm probably gonna leave the timestamp of when the fight actually starts, but I just want to make a more dedicated video on this over here. In terms of each skill I'm using over here, we have the Hyper Star Burning Knuckle over here. I'm going to talk about why I'm using this one towards the end, because this one is more of like a awakening EX skill. The multiplier, I think the damage qualifier is a little bit different from regular EX skill. Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on the actual map of it, because like I'm no calculator. But this one does gonna raise the 18% of my melee attack. I'll talk about why I need this kind of EX skill over here in a bit. We have the Riser Star over here. This one is just more of a flashy finishing over here if needed. I'm not using the actual. This is the Riser Sword from the Double Riser. There is another Transcend Riser Sword from the Double Gundam 7 Sword G, which is I'm not using that one. That one is another Awakening. Because Awakening EX skill, you cannot stack their attacks, so I'm not gonna bother running another one. You got a Shield Bash over here. This one is actually from the Wing Gundam Endless Waltz. This one will give me another 10% melee attack if needed. This will coincide with my EXQ buffering is over here my work, but this one, this show is highly not recommended, because this one is not on like a this one is not as good like these kind of shields over here. Like in this tournament, you're gonna see a lot of people probably running these kind of shield over here. Where is it? this one over here, the fusion shield over here, because this one it doesn't throw, so you have a melee range throw, so this one is gonna be perfect for any scenario. So watch out for that. A lot of people will be using this one. So alright, so now we talk about like the more cosmetic, the E skill. So now let's talk about my build specifically. Alright, so we are here with the build over here. My melee attack was only at 40,000, which is fine enough because this is like without, this is I would say without 6 stars, so it's gonna make a big difference over here. So here's all the portrait available on my possession over here. You guys can feel free to pause and take a look at what I'm using right over here. I do have some kind of alterated, so I will have 5 more benefits of a trait over here, which some will kind of take into consideration. Not really the double sky chest because yeah, there's only one enemy, so I can't really do much about that over here. So keep in mind that I'm running this as a neutral typing. So if for example, like in a tournament, like I'm facing against some other enemy with being like a STP typing, I will be type neutral to them. So they will not do like what is it, type advantage nor disadvantage to me. So it's whatever, right? I think for me this would be the best case scenario. So pretty good. I could have forced out to be a P typing, but I don't think I want to have like a type advantage throughout or type disadvantage throughout. So that's pretty good. Some consideration I was trying to change out was trying to have another trait, trying to have high mobility up, but unfortunately, yo boy kind of messed up back then. What is it? I kind of messed up by alterating this guy over here. Where is it at? The Barbados right here. Yeah, I alterated this one over here. If this one was not a 6 star, just a alterated 5 star, this one will be a pretty good one because I have project high mobility. This one will be a perfect fit onto that V2 Gundam slot over there. But unfortunately, it is what it is, right? So I think this will be pretty much it. So thank you guys all for watching from here. I think the next segment is gonna be me just entering into trying to get into the qualifier, you know, just fighting DarkSukiya's unit over here. So with that being said, go check out his tournament over there. I will have everything linked in the description, so you guys go check it out just to get started on it. Make sure you do join his Discord channel because you're gonna have to be posting like your fight with him onto his Discord channel and then sending it to him directly. But do make sure to read the full direction first because I'm just kind of quoting out of that. So there might be parts I am missing. So that being said, hopefully you guys do enjoy my fight in the next segment, right just over here. So
戦争放置の対象と断定目標を駆逐するかかってこい俺を楽しませるためになそこ邪魔をするな戦争を根絶するこれはそのための力だ戦争放置の対象と断定目標を駆逐するかかってこい俺を楽しませるためになそこやっと本気になりやったか争いを生む者を倒すために俺は戦う